You are now listening to a member of the Disney Podcast family. Head over to Disney Podcast Family on Instagram to see all the latest posts for this show and links to other great Disney podcasts.
Melissa Pilgrim is our choice for your next Disney vacation. You can reach her at amagicalpilgrimage@gmail.com. We thank her for her support.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejados de las
This here's a wild ride in the Vista.
All is changing.
On Miles from Main Street. I'm here with Tammy.
Hi.
She's helping me out. We're going to talk Love It, Enjoy It, Destroy It, in Hollywood Studios.
I don't know why you always have me on for these.
I know
I don't like killing things.
well, we're not killing, we're destroying.
things,
It's different, right?
I guess.
Killing has a weird connotation.
Yeah.
Mikhailo is busy getting ready for his trip. He's taking a quick weekend trip down to Disney. He was going to see Simple Plan. That's going to be fun for him. They've been excited to go see Simple Plan, so it'll be fun for them to go see them. You know the music.
I don't know who they are, but if you played something for me, maybe I would. I don't know.
I did play something for you, and you're like,
did?
oh, okay.
I'm old. I don't know.
So if you enjoy the show, please go out and share it with a friend, and let everyone know that you're having fun. Hit that like button, the subscribe button. We'd love to have you join us for all these live shows. It's a lot of fun. Also, new feature now for you, those of you listening to the podcast. We would love to hear from you as well. I know it's not always easy to get to a live broadcast on YouTube, so we love it that you guys are still listening to us on the podcast, and we'd love to hear from you. You can text us. Send us a text through our show notes. There's a link right at the top that says send us a message. Definitely use that. It's going to open up your text message thing, and there's going to be a little number that shows up in your where you type your messages. There'll be a little number there, and it'll say "Do not remove." Don't remove it, because that's our number specific to us, and it can't get to us if that number is removed. So please let us know what you think. I've been testing it out. It works great. We'd love to know what you guys are thinking of the show, what you want to hear. Maybe there's a Love It, Enjoy It, Destroy It grouping that you want us to talk about. Let us know. We'd love to bring that up and use it on the show. So those of you watching live, please let us know as we go through the groupings that we have, your thoughts on the Love It, Enjoy It, Destroy It. Again, we're in Hollywood Studios today.
I wish.
I do too. So I suppose we should get right into it, huh?
If we have to.
If we have, you don't
I
like.
told Mikhailo today that I'm very mad at him for making me do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not only am I mad at him that he's going on a trip, but I'm also mad at him for making me do this.
Well, let it. I mean, you're mad until you're not mad, I guess.
I guess.
I know you don't like having to destroy things, but
I
think
know.
about the love it's that you get to
But I
throw
do
love around.
like spending time with you, talking Disney. So I guess it's okay.
All right, so let's get into it. Our
Okay.
first grouping. Again, these are all attractions. I've even got a picture location coming up. So snacks, we're doing everything we can. All right. Muppets or Muppet Vision 3D,
Mhm.
Frozen Sing Along,
Mm-hmm.
or Beauty and the Beast. What are you doing?
This is a hard one because I've never seen Beauty and the Beast.
Okay.
But I heard from my mom and Mia that it was awesome because they saw it. Oh gosh.
Again, if you're watching live, let us know. Muppet Vision 3D, Beauty and the Beast, or what did I say? Frozen sing along.
So I'm
Frozen sing
gonna
along.
love it, the Muppets, because it's the Muppets, and it's the only place in any of the parks that you get the Muppets. So I'm gonna love it because I love Muppets. I wish there was more Muppets everywhere. More shows of Muppets, more movies Muppets, more merch of Muppets. Can't get enough of those Muppets.
I would agree. You've often said that it's not a good thing to have spouses doing this together because we kind of agree on things, right?
Mhm.
But we're going to go. I'm gonna have to go with Love It on the Muppets as well.
Yeah. And I'm gonna go Like It, Frozen, Sing Along, and Destroy It, Beauty and the Beast, with the caveat that I have never seen it. So have I get a chance to go see it, my order might change. I don't know.
So
So I'm destroying it for no other reason than I haven't seen it, so I can't really put it up against the other two.
the Beast is so.
I know, but
Oh,
you
the
can
poor
go say
Beast.
hi to him and be our guest, and it's fine. But yeah, Frozen is awesome. Like, especially if you have younger kids that are into it, or even older kids that just like know the music, grew up listening to it. I mean, the last time we went and saw it, you were joking with the people saying that. Or now I can't remember exactly how it went, but like you
I
said,
screamed puddle.
yeah, that
Yes.
Olaf was a puddle, and like they yelled at you like from stage, and like were interacting with you over it, and that was pretty cool.
Yeah, they were pointing out at me, going, "All right, who said puddle?" They were not happy about that. Melissa Pilgrim, you guys saw our little ad at the beginning. Melissa's joining us tonight. Thank you, Melissa, for joining us. She does a great job with Disney trips, and she does everywhere. So if you guys need some help with travel, definitely check out Melissa. She does a great job. She's done great for us.
Mhm.
Thanks for your help with Polynesian. We had a great time. She is going to love it with Frozen. She is also destroying Beauty and the Beast. I find that interesting, and she's enjoying the Muppets. I'm guessing, Melissa, Muppets is because of the nostalgia for you as well. Stuart, I'm going to highlight this one. Stuart, destroying something based on no information is kind of the way to go. Okay. I'm going to go the same route you did. I'm only destroying Beauty and the Beast because I had so much fun at Frozen with the whole puddle thing. Like you said, there's some interactivity there. Muppets is my love because it's the Muppets, and there should be more Muppets. Interesting thing about Beauty and the Beast, Disney has fallen on things that just keep going. Festival of the Lion King is another example of this, where they just create something to fill a hole, and then it stays. The ultimate example of that is Hoop-Dee-Doo Review. It was when people started coming to the resort and staying at the campground and staying at these places, they needed more to do than just being in the park. At that time, the park was closing at like 6:00. So they needed more to do. So they threw together Hoop-Dee-Doo. And here you go, 50 some years later, they're still running. The same thing with Festival of the Lion King. Needed more stuff. They threw it together, and it's the most popular show on property.
It's amazing. I mean, it really is amazing. Like I said, never seen Beauty and the Beast, but I don't know that you can compare the two. I've never heard anybody speak as highly about Beauty and the Beast as I have about the Lion King.
Yeah, and going to Beauty and the Beast, then I've watched it on TV numerous times. It's neat. It's a simple, the effects are simple theater effects. I mean, you could actually do better in a Broadway style show, but they do a good job with this. I like that the costumes of the items, I guess, I don't know, what do you call the like Lumiere and Cogsworth, the furniture items?
Yeah.
That that is really cool the way it looks. I think it's fun for the kids to see them that way. But I don't find it to be really Broadway level like you would think Finding Nemo would be, right? So I don't know. I think it's pretty awesome that they've done that. Melissa is telling me Beauty and the Beast is just kind of boring. I think Muppets and Frozen are more funny and entertaining to me. I think there's a lot there to that.
Yeah. And I love the waiting area, I guess you'd call it, from the Muppets too. Like there's puns all over in there, like the net full of Jello. There's the key under the mat. There's just like cool stuff to look at.
Not to mention the video with Mickey Mouse, which is actually Rizzo.
Right.
All right, moving on.
All right. So next, it looks like you've got some cookies we need to compare. The Wookiee cookie, the carrot cake cookie, and the Num Num cookie.
I am taking, believe it or not, I am going to take the Wookiee cookie at the top.
Really?
Yep. Maybe it's my bias for Star Wars, but the Wookiee cookie was delicious. I have a soft spot for the oatmeal cream pie.
Mm-hmm.
It maybe helped get me to the physical state that I'm in. But I'm taking the Wookiee cookie as my love it. Enjoy it is going to have to be the I'm gonna have to go with the carrot cake cookie. And I'm destroying the Num Num cookie. I know a lot of people like it, but when we had it in Disneyland, it just wasn't all that.
Yeah, I wonder on that if it's because we had so much great food in Disneyland, because Disneyland is definitely a step up on the food compared to Disney World. So like it just was like compared to like everything else we had. I don't know. So I would be curious to know if had we had it in Disney World first, if we would have liked it better. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good point. We may have.
Yeah.
Melissa is bowing out on this one. I'll have to pass. Not sure I've tried any of them. Well, Melissa, let me tell you, if you do love an oatmeal cream pie, you're going to have to go check out that Wookiee cookie. So
I agree with Stuart.
You agree with Stuart. I mean, destroying cookies is wrong on all levels.
I'm just going to keep all of them.
It's you have to choose. That's part of the game.
I do not have to choose.
No, that's be mad at Mikhailo.
He sucks. All right, fine. I am going to love it. The carrot cake cookie. It's amazing. Go have it. I had it for the first time on a super, super hot day in Hollywood Studios when Brian and Jacob were all about Star Wars and the girls and I were just done. And we found a shaded spot, went and got some snacks, and that was one of them. And it was amazing. Yeah, I don't know. If you like cream cheese and you like carrot cake, it's it. I don't know what else to say about it. It's good.
All right.
I will like it, the Wookiee cookie, and also destroy the Num Num cookie. It was fine. It was a chocolate chip cookie. I mean, I don't know. Like the chocolate chip cookie at Gideon's is 5 million times more amazing, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would agree with that. The Num Num cookie was, I mean, it's just a simple chocolate chip cookie in giant form. I don't know what I was expecting. Maybe I was expecting like a chocolate chip cookie pie type of thing where it's like, because it was like overcooked.
It was almost crunchy, and maybe this is just my mom gene kicking in, but it was a giant mess to clean up all over my 10-year-old. So I can't imagine what it would do to like a 3 or 4-year-old.
Yeah, that's true. Stuart does agree with you. I knew I liked her. She can't destroy cookies.
I would rather not.
Thanks, Stuart. All right, now this is the game. You have to choose.
No.
You do.
Is this the one I'm really mad at Mikhailo for?
Not yet.
Okay,
We're
good.
saving that for the end.
Oh,
We'll go out on a bang.
great.
All right. Toy Story Mania,
Mm-hmm.
Millennium Falcon, Smuggler's Run,
Mm-hmm.
or Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Don't everybody jump at once here.
All right,
She's struggling.
I am.
I am.
All right. Oh,
You.
I
I'll-
can go. You
okay, go for
you
it.
go.
Nope, go ahead.
I'm going to like it or love it. Toy Story Mania.
Okay.
I think it's fun for the whole family. We all love competing with each other to see who can do better. I don't know. Just I've always liked it, and I love the Toy Story movies, so I love the theming and the whole area there. Love the Mr. Potato Head, the interactive Mr. Potato Head as you're waiting in line. Just a lot of cool things to look at.
He's a barker.
Yes,
Yes.
at like a circus.
At the carnival.
At the
Yeah. He's
carnival,
trying
yeah.
to get you to come in.
Yes.
Come in and
Yeah.
play.
And I will like it. Mickey's. Was it
You're gonna
Smuggler's Run in Mickey's?
Yeah.
I will like it Mickey's because it's like the only ride that you get Mickey and Minnie on. So
Okay.
I think that's awesome. I have said, and I'll say it again later, probably, I wish that they would slow it down a little bit or make it longer because I feel like you need a little bit more time to like look at everything in
Okay.
each room, except for I know.
We're gonna get into this.
I know. Except for when you're dancing with Daisy, I do not understand that room. Like I think it's cool, like the way the cars are moving around, but like it makes no sense to me with the rest of the ride, like at all.
It almost feels like they did it because they could.
Right?
You know,
Right.
it's just so here's the thing with Mickey and Minnie's. We had this conversation before we started, and I love it because it's a wild ride. You're supposed to be, you're on a runaway train. It's runaway railway, okay? So it can't be a slow runaway railway.
I
mean,
didn't say it had to be slow. I said slower or longer.
but it needs to be wild, and it can't be a walk in the park type of thing where you're able to catch everything the first time. That's not the intent of the ride.
Well, it should be because there's like a million hidden Mickeys in there, and I want to
knew
find
that's
them.
Exactly what you
And
were
it's going
doing.
too fast that I can barely see any.
But that's the fun part. That's what makes you want to come back.
Whatever.
Do you still like her, Stuart? Because
And I'm destroying a Smuggler's Run. Mostly
destroying.
because
Ugh.
you guys always make me be the stupid engineer and there's nothing to do.
You were the gunner last time. I tried to get you to fly, and you're like, "No, I don't want to." Anyway, you don't need to listen to us argue. Melissa is loving Toy Story Mania. She's along with you. She is also, gosh, you guys, like destroying Smuggler's Run. Like, this is Star Wars we're talking about. This is my childhood you're destroying.
Well, maybe if you ever let us be pilots, we would like it more.
Okay, so yeah. You guys are killing me here. Melissa is saying enjoy Runaway Railway. So I'm right in line with Tammy. Yep, you are. And that's okay. I'll let it go. Stuart is more in line with me. He's loving Smuggler's Run, and he's liking Mickey and Minnie's and destroying Toy Story Mania. Now, this is a hard one. Like, for me, I like all of these. These are all really fun to do, right? And I think you have to love Mickey and Minnie's.
It's the only ride that gives you Mickey and Minnie in all of the parks. Like, I don't know how it's taken this long to have a ride that have Mickey and Minnie in it.
For you to put it as an enjoy, though, I'm putting it as love it. And I'm going to enjoy Smuggler's Run because, I mean, it's Millennium Falcon and you're flying. I'd give it a little bit higher of a rating, but it's, like you said, it's really only fun for the two pilots. I think when you first get into it, it's fun because the first time you ride it. But after that, like if you're always, like you said, you're always stuck as the engineer, that's not as much fun. So that's why I'm just going to enjoy it. Toy Story Mania is just kind of the loser in the bunch for me because I have to pick one to destroy. It is a fun ride. The line can be a little bit long, but it is a fun one, and it's hard to say that I'm going to cut it loose, so Stuart likes Minnie and Mickey's. Melissa does say she does like Smuggler's Run, so
I don't dislike it. I get bored just pushing buttons. I don't know. But you guys do provide me with a lot of buttons to push when you're flying.
that I think that was a dig. And Mikhailo watching while packing. Hey guys, hello Mikhailo, good to see you. Thanks for stopping in.
It's not good to see you. I'm mad at you.
Tammy's still mad at you.
Yep.
Yeah, Stuart, I tried to let her be a pilot.
Okay. All right, but here's the thing. We don't get to go as often as we would like. So I'm not going to take that away from you because it means more to you than it does to me.
But I wanted to be in the back and just enjoy it and watch everyone else do it for a change.
Okay. Well, then next time I'll pilot for you. I'll crash us for you.
Okay. Yeah, crash us. All right. Moving on to the next one. The Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular. Alien, oh my goodness, I can talk. Alien Swirling Saucers, or Star Tours.
You go this time.
I go this time. I am going to put Star Tours at the top. The Star Tours is for sure a love it in this grouping because it's Star Wars. And the first time I went to Disney World, that was my only outlet for Star Wars, and I had to get on it, and I loved it, and it was amazing. And I will continue to do that. I love that they're adding more and more scenes from all of these different shows and movies that are coming out. They just added Ahsoka. I don't know what that brings it up to for the amount of different ways. It used to be 53. Now it's more than that. So many different ways that you can see this, and that again, rewritability, right? So I'm going to enjoy Alien Swirling Saucers. It's kind of fun. It's not worth the line that it usually has, and maybe that's more of a indictment on the park not having enough. But I'll take the enjoy on that one because I'm destroying Indiana Jones. It's fun. I like to watch it. Don't get me wrong, but it's a big space. They need more things there. I think they could do better with that area and create more capacity. And we've had a discussion on that. We've had a retheming show on what to do with Indiana Jones. Go back and check that one out if you want to hear what we had to say. I think there's a ton of space there they could do. My big thing was a Muppets dark ride. I think that would be really cool.
Mm-hmm.
But you really need to do something more with that space. Let's see. Stuart, he loves Star Tours, and he can let whatever do whatever for the other two. He doesn't care. That's not really the game, Stuart. You got to pick. Now Melissa's doing it right. Destroy Come on, Melissa. This is 2 now. All right. She's destroying Star Tours because it makes her dizzy. She does enjoy Indiana Jones, and she loves alien swirling saucers. I love that. I think that, well, I don't love it. She's destroying Star Tours, but what about you? What's your...
Mine is actually the same as yours.
Really?
To be honest with you, I don't really love any of these three. So, I mean, Star Tours, I think, is definitely the best out of the three. But yeah, I found Indiana Jones pretty boring the last time we went, and I know we didn't get the full effect of everything. They didn't do the ball rolling. There was like some stuff they couldn't do.
Right. The ball did not roll.
And I hadn't actually seen that in a long time because the last time you guys went to it, I took the girls to the Disney Junior Dance Party. So it's been like maybe since our honeymoon that I've actually seen that show. Like before that, like it. So,
Yeah.
And alien swirling saucers, it's fine. I'd rather go to DCA and ride a Tomater junkyard spin or whatever it's called. I think that one was more fun.
It whipped you a little bit more, that's
Yeah.
for sure. Stuart wants to know if we rode Indy when we were in Anaheim, and we did not. It was under refurbishment because that ride needs to be under refurbishment. And actually, it was down quite a long period during that time, and they actually I haven't heard how it's doing now. People would say if you went to Disneyland and Indiana Jones didn't shut down while you were there, did you actually go to Disneyland? So no, we have not had the opportunity. Also, in Haunted Mansion was closed while we were there because they had to get Jack Skellington out of it. So we are needing another trip.
Yes.
Definitely. Melissa, we need a trip to Disneyland. Speaking of, she has never seen any Star Wars movie all the way through. You're probably thinking,
I was thinking,
she's lucky.
man, she's lucky.
And Stuart coming through making a decision. He's destroying Indiana Jones and liking the saucers. All right, you're in line with me then. So, all right. Melissa, Indiana is only for my nostalgia. My dad loved the ride in those movies, and in middle school, I performed on the stage for cheer competitions. Really, they did those there. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't really like any of those three, though. And that's interesting. Having those three, they really are kind of filler attractions,
Mm-hmm.
and that's okay.
I think that it's interesting she said for the nostalgia because I grew up watching those movies with my parents too, and like I do like the movies, but I think I have more nostalgia around Star Wars because I grew up with a bunch of boys who are always playing with Star Wars toys and watching the movies. So I unfortunately have seen all the movies all the way through many, many times.
And stop showing your age, Melissa. It was pre ESPN Wide World of Sports. I didn't know that. Now I'm gonna have to go dig into that. It's interesting. And Melissa says she needs a trip to Disneyland too. She loves it. Mikhailo, Disneyland trip. I'm in. Let's go. Now, because he commented, I have to say the only reason he's not on tonight has got to be that he didn't want to have to pick from these groupings.
No, he's a chicken, and he's not coming to Disneyland with me.
All right, Disneyland trip for just me and Tammy and Melissa. So
And Kristen, I'll let Kristen come.
oh, and Kristen.
She didn't make me have to pick.
All right, that works. Okay, should we move on to the next grouping?
If we have to.
If we have to. She's not ready. All right, next one would be Slinky Dog Dash,
Mm-hmm.
Rock and Roller Coaster, and I'm losing. Oh, Millennium Falcon. Slinky Dog Dash, Rock and Roller Coaster, or Millennium Falcon. Stuart, you can come with us to Disneyland.
Am I going or are you going?
I will definitely let you come along.
No. Thanks.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Why not? So Millennium Falcon is going to be my love it in this grouping.
Shocking.
I definitely enjoy Rock and Roller Coaster. People keep saying they're going to retheme it without Aerosmith, and I can understand that, but I do love me some Aerosmith. So, what do you, Stuart? It's Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. That's the name of the ride. That's the one that's in here. Okay. Millennium Falcon is my love it. Rock and Roller Coaster, enjoy it. I guess that means Slinky's being destroyed. Although I do enjoy myself on Slinky Dog, and I'm always trying to get a sneak peek from up above when we go past Star Wars Land, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, I'm going to destroy that one though. Again, too long of a line. It's kind of like Seven Dwarfs Mine Train over in Magic Kingdom. The line is longer than the ride deserves.
But what a cool line it is. There's so much to look at in that line.
Which one are you talking about?
Slinky Dog.
Is there?
I think so.
I don't feel like there. I mean, there's a couple of hidden Mickeys and some board games. I don't know. Whatever.
All right. Well, I am going to love it, Slinky Dog Dash.
Love Slinky Dog Dash.
Because I, again, think the queue for it is cool and there's a lot to look at. I love the views from up there. I love how much my kids love that ride.
Okay.
I just think it's a fun ride. I just love all the theming in Toy Story. So, like, in Toy Story Land. So, I think I'm going to always pick those as, like, top ones.
Okay.
I will like it, Rock and Roller Coaster, and I will destroy Smuggler's Run.
You guys are killing me here. Melissa is going to destroy Rock and Roller Coaster. She hates the ride. She enjoys Millennium Falcon and loves Slinky Dog.
I mean, judging by the pictures that there are of me on Rock and Roller Coaster, you would think that I hate the ride, but I don't.
I have one of the best pictures of you.
Yeah, it's great.
I've posted it before.
I know you
I always
have.
get in trouble
Gee,
when I do
thanks.
though. But I'm going, yeah, and everyone else looks sick.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I
awesome.
was feeling sick that day though.
So yeah, I don't know why you guys are not putting Millennium Falcon up higher, but Stuart says he loves smuggle. Did you say boring? Okay. Anyway, Stuart is loving Smuggler's Run, enjoying Slinky Dog Dash, and destroying Rock and Roller Coaster. I mean, Rock and Roller Coaster has its issues. It does have some. I think it's averaging 2 hours of downtime a day, which is why it's closed right now. They're working through that. Hopefully, it'll be better when it comes back, and they have all those issues figured out. And if they can't figure that out, that might be why they haven't rethemed it yet.
Could be, yeah.
Could be. Let's see. Stuart's mad at me saying there's a whole story in Slinky, and he tells how he made the stuff. I would agree, Stuart. He does. You can kind of follow through with that. Mm-hmm. But when you're standing in line for an hour and a half and it takes you 10 minutes to figure that out.
Why is it taking you 10 minutes to figure it out?
Well, because you're in that line and it's just like stanchions back and forth, and in the same area. So you have the same surroundings for a long time.
Okay.
Anyway, yes, welcome to Disney. I don't stand in lines. I don't pay that much for. I mean, we have paid for Genie Plus there, and I would probably say that that was the best way to go in that park.
Yeah.
it really did help us get through the day. But we also had early entry, which allowed us to knock out both of the Star Wars rides in the morning.
Yep.
And open up the rest of the day with Genie Plus being our friend. So, we've talked about that in the past, and it's something that you have to decide if it's worth spending more to have a good day. It was worth it for us in the end because it was a very relaxed day. All right, that was Slinky. Yes. All right, now we have not put Rise on these lists. We're coming to it, Stuart. Hold your horses. All right. Picture location.
Yeah, you have a lot there. I don't know how I'm going to pick one of these.
That's part of the game. All right. Millennium Falcon. Now, this is right in front of the Millennium Falcon. When you come walking around the corner and you see the Falcon, like, so cool, and people cry and everything. That's the picture shot. Down Sunset Boulevard with Tower of Terror in your background.
Okay.
And the last choice is the Chinese Theater. Which PhotoPass shot?
And that's like the right in front of Mickey and Minnie's, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. And we did one kind of up on like that, like, I don't want to call it a stage. It's kind of like a stage, but it was raised up area.
What was the one with Jacob that they did black and white where he was like boxing Pete? That wasn't Chinese.
That was in Disney's California Adventure.
Right. Never mind. I got my trips mixed up. Okay. I am going to love it. The Millennium Falcon.
Okay.
Because some of my favorite pictures that we have from PhotoPass are of you and Jacob in front of that from this last time. Or no, 2 times ago that we went.
Oh, yes. Yep.
Or maybe it was at Disneyland too, now that I'm thinking of.
Could have been.
it.
Same shot.
Yeah. But anyway, we have some really good pictures in front of that that are some of my favorites. I'll like it. The Chinese Theater and destroy the Sunset Boulevard. I don't know why for either of those. I either way, go either way on them. I don't care. Yeah.
All right. I am going to take Millennium Falcon for all of the above, as you had said. I mean, like I said, there's people that walk around that corner and see the Falcon for the first time and start crying. And some of the shots that these photographers have taken of us, of other people, are just so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Also, they do a lot of sorry, Stuart. Where is my Gertie picture? I don't know. Where'd you put it? We don't have any. I don't remember taking any pictures by Gertie.
I don't think we have any, no.
We have some with Echo Lake in the background because we met like Max and stuff, but
I don't think we have Gertie in any of them, no.
Yeah, I don't think we do. Yeah, Millennium Falcon, you cry in front of it, and the shots that you get are so cool. We've never done Star Wars or Galaxy's Edge at night. We need to do that.
We do.
Because I want to get pictures at night in front of the Falcon. It looks really neat. And when you're talking about wanting pictures at night in front of something, that kind of props it up even more. So I'm going to take Falcon as my top. I think I'm going to put the Tower of Terror next. We have a lot of great shots down that street. And so that would be my enjoy it. And I'm going to destroy the picture in front of Mickey and Minnie's because it's okay.
Yeah.
I'd rather just get on the ride, I guess.
Right.
So Stuart, his favorite is going to be Millennium Falcon, in front of the Millennium Falcon. Stuart, he is enjoying the Sunset Boulevard Tower of Terror picture, and he is destroying Mickey and Minnie's. He's in line with me. So how about that? Yes, that's what I was trying to talk about when Stuart, you got me with the Gertie picture. Lightsabers in front of Falcon. is iconic, definitely.
Mhm.
Yes, and they do that all the time. If you saw pictures from May the 4th, they had so many people in there with lightsabers. They had to close off the area. They couldn't let people in. And I know that when they had Ahsoka or they had Ashley Eckstein there a couple months ago, they actually had 7 groups of people come through to do a picture with her in front of the Millennium Falcon. That's pretty awesome that they were able to do that. So let's see. Melissa enjoys the Falcon, loves Tower of Terror in front of the picture down Sunset. And she's destroying Mickey and Minnie's as well. I guess they need to up their game at Mickey and Minnie's.
Yeah.
The one thing that would be fun, and I just learned the other day that the cast member that would do that is now in a resort working somewhere. But he would do the family pictures in front of Mickey and Minnie's. Do you remember hearing about these?
Mm-mm.
So someone would say, we want a family picture in front of it. And he would take this like super
Oh, yeah. Get like
big,
everybody.
and
in it,
he would get like 100 people to come in and take a picture.
I do
And it was a
remember
big family picture of everyone. So I think that's one thing that would put it up for me, but they're not doing that anymore. So that's unfortunate. So thank you for the input on that, guys. All right, Stuart, here you go. Rise of the Resistance. And so now Rise of the Resistance, it's pretty much accepted as being the greatest ride at Disney World.
that. Mhm.
There's so many different things going on, so many different systems working that it's just incredible to come off of that ride. I remember, I think every time I come off just out of breath because of how exciting and how, I don't know, stressful even it is that you're trying to get away,
Yeah.
And I just, it's one of those, Stuart, you said we don't have any Rise in these lists, and because it's such a propped up, held up there ride, it was hard for me to want to put it in any of these lists. But here you go. Rise of the Resistance, Tower of Terror, this is the one that we're mad at Mikhailo about, or Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Who's starting this one? Go for it. You've got this look like, well, just do it. Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Okay. Love it. Rise of the Resistance for all the reasons you said. Like nothing can beat that ride there right now. Like it's just,
Yeah.
you're moving to like different areas through a story.
Yeah.
I mean, even not being a huge Star Wars fan, I still love it. Like, how could you not?
Stuart saying it's probably the most intricate attraction on the planet.
Right.
It really is.
Yeah. And there's just certain parts of it that like when you come in to where the giant, you're gonna get mad at me. I don't remember names of things. Is it the AT-ATs?
Yes.
Okay.
Or if you want to get, there's an argument over that, AT-AT or AT-AT.
Okay. I wasn't sure which way to say it. But when you come into that room with those, that's super cool. When the lightsaber is like coming down through the ceiling, like slicing into it with like the noise, I think that's awesome. I love it when you like lock into that like window and it looks like you're like flying and falling and stuff. That's awesome.
Mhm.
It's kind of reminiscent of Tower of Terror for that part for me, where you kind of get that like almost falling feeling.
Yes.
Looking
yeah.
out. So yeah.
Tower of Terror or Mickey and Minnie's?
Okay. The reason I was mad at Mikhailo is because I said he was going to be forcing me to have to destroy Tower of Terror,
Mhm.
and I didn't want to. But now it's really hard for me to which way to go for this one. But yeah, I'm gonna like it, Mickey and Minnie's, and destroy Tower of Terror. Again, mostly just because it's Mickey and Minnie. It's the only ride that has Mickey and Minnie in it. It's got the trackless vehicles, which is cool. Still hate the room with Daisy. Don't understand it. Get rid of that part for me.
You mean the last 10 minutes didn't change your mind?
No, it didn't. Sticking strong to my guns on that. And I'm destroying Tower of Terror only because I have to pick something. The theming in there is awesome. The only like bad thing I guess I can say about it is it's not really that relevant anymore. Like nobody knows what the Twilight Zone is.
That's true.
These younger kids and stuff.
Yeah.
But
I understand that. Melissa loves Tower of Terror.
yeah, I think it's a great ride.
Yeah.
I love it as well.
And she's calling it her love it, and I think I'm figuring out where she's going here, because she honestly didn't care for Rise. Now, you've never seen a movie all the way through, and that's fine. One of the things that we talk about a lot with Rise of the Resistance, and Tammy said this before we started recording, Rise of the Resistance tends to be a ride that you may not know anything about Star Wars and come off enjoying a ton. So I find it interesting, Melissa, that you didn't care for it. To each their own, that's fine. You're wrong, but it's okay. So I'm guessing she's destroying Rise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tower is my, here she says, Tower is my favorite ride in every Disney park I've been to. Yeah, she's been to Tokyo. We need to go to Tokyo too, Melissa.
Is that the one with the monkeys? The Tokyo one?
I believe that, yeah.
Or wait, is that Haunted Mansion?
No, it's the monkey one
Okay.
out there, yeah. I believe you were just at Paris too, so you did the Phantom Manor as well, right, Melissa? So I can understand that. Like,
Yeah, if you've been to,
I'm getting, yes, the
It's the
tower
Haunted
with the
Mansion,
monkey.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting Haunted Mansion confused. Anyway, so anyway, she is going to put Mickey as her enjoy it then, if I'm getting it right. Stuart would like you to know it's an all-terrain armored transit.
so I said AT-AT.
Yep.
I was close.
You were right. You were right. Yeah.
Sometimes I do listen to you or pay attention.
Melissa's saying she has only ridden Rise one time. It was kind of boring half the time. Once in the vehicle, it was good. I can see that. I have fun with some of the Empire, not Empire, but the First Order like workers that are kind of keeping you. You know, you're still in the queue at that point, so it's kind of fun that and here I am. See, this is the problem. I keep looking at.
Yeah, I could
comments.
see that too. Like, if you don't have any kind of love or like for the movies, I mean, I think walking into the room with all the stormtroopers is super cool.
Yes.
Like, but if you don't care for the movies at all, I don't know that that would mean anything to you.
Yeah, walking into that room is quite awesome. It's, if for nothing else, it's a giant screen that looks like you're looking out into space. Like that in itself just kind of, and it's super quiet in there all the time too. So I just love it. Let's see. Melissa said Cursed Idol is the tower in Tokyo. Paris's tower is same as World. Okay. So it would be fun to see the Cursed Idol one. That one has likenesses of Joe Rody in it.
I'll go to Tokyo. You can take me there.
I know. Let's go next year for Star Wars Celebration.
No.
No. How about you, Stuart? Should we go? He thought we were actually in space when we. I'm sorry to ruin things for you, Stuart. I didn't mean to do that. But it's the stormtroopers. The neat thing about the stormtroopers is that they all are kind of moving separately, looking around. It's kind of like that whole presidents thing.
Mhm.
I think that's really cool too. So
Mikhailo, if you're still listening, apparently Brian's going to Tokyo with Stuart next year for Star Wars, but I think you and I and Kristen should go when it's not Star Wars then.
well, I'll just go both. I like both. All right. So that was our list. Pretty good list. I had a good time talking about it. That was a good conversation. Stuart, Melissa, guys, thank you, Mikhailo, for coming on and giving us your thoughts. A lot of fun. I enjoy these, love it, enjoy it, destroy it, and we got more coming.
Mikhailo, I was already mad at you. No, you're supposed to be on my side. No Star Wars. We're going to go when it's not Star Wars. I'm just going to go with Kirsten. It's fine.
I'll leave it at that. So we are on Wednesday nights, recording live Wednesday nights. The episode drops normal as always on Tuesday mornings. As I said before, we love that you are still listening to our podcast. Please check out the text us link in the show notes. It'd be great to hear from you. We want to know what you're thinking about the show. Let us know what you think about our groupings from the show. We want to hear your love it's, enjoy it's, and destroy it's. Again, hit that like and subscribe button. It helps us out. It really helps us grow. And, come back on Wednesday nights and talk to us there, or check us out on Tuesdays. So that's all we've got for this week.
Yep.
As we like to say, some live close
And others don't.
So let's talk about it. We'll see you next time on Miles from Main Street.